Alright, sorry people. Didn't know my mic wasn't on. I apologize.
And here comes the architect. The lunatic fringe.
Oh, they did it again. Oh my god. I don't call Bobby last night. Ashley, slacking tire. Powerhouses in this.
Big match here as we kick off this 3-on-3 contest. What an uppercut! Oh, what a crash! Axe handle finds its target. What a stomp! Good grief!
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents. There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away.
Dean Ambrose was on a mission at the 2016 Money in the Bank event. You knew once the Lunatic Fringe won the Money in the Bank, sit on it long. Attacking Seth Rollins from behind was not the act of a reputable sportsman, but that's not for me to decide.
The Money in the Bank contract has provided some of the most thrilling championship moments in sports entertainment history. Just watch Dean Ambrose.
Leg is hooked. Here we go. Perfect plex. But he's got to capitalize now. Drew McIntyre really needs to dig down deep and fast. Yes! Here's his moment, Michael. Taken down with authority.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Vertical suplex. Nice. He's playing with him now. Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed...
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game-changer right there, Michael.
Ooh! Baron Corbin is giving the crowd a show, but he needs to make sure he understands what really matters.
Well, it sounds like a question with no good answer to it, Corey, but I've got to ask, how do you beat somebody as dominant as Lashley?
You got to get help. Just go back and look at the few times Lashley's lost. Almost every single time it took outside interference to get the job done.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Corey brings up a good point. Outside interference has been the common denominator in many of Lashley's losses, dating back to Finlay employing the help of Hornswoggle to defeat Lashley for the United States Championship.
And similarly, Mr. McMahon used
this is Superman punch.
He's really looking to prove a point here. One of the greatest strikers in the game right now.
I don't think he should get up.
Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Roman Reigns lives by mottos like one versus all, and I can, I did, I will again. Roman's the big dog, and when you're the big dog, you can have a line of enemies a mile long. The more the merrier.
Roman Reigns saw that one.
Nailed it.
Oh, he turns it around. If history has shown us anything when it comes to Roman Reigns, it's that the man is fearless. And when the big dog is on the hunt, opposing superstars better beware.
We all know that Roman Reigns is not going to back down from a fight. Reigns will defend the Roman Empire with everything he's got.
Oh, Roman Reigns may have it. Drop kick. Can he finish the job?
That is a huge opportunity for Roman Reigns.
Well, he got him.
Let's look at this again.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Dropped it with a big shoulder tackle. Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure in what was a six-man tag match.
Schoolboy. No. Goes.
Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Gentlemen, the Money in the Bank contract has had many cash-ins over the years, but has there ever been one as memorable as Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 31?
I can't think of a grander...
He might have it.
And the slam. I knew it was only a matter of time. Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
Recalling that shock of Seth's WrestleMania cash-in, it surprised the WWE Universe, but ultimately disrupted a highly anticipated championship match between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it turned into a triple threat against two weakened competitors, and being the opportunist he is, Seth Rollins took full advantage and ended WrestleMania 31 with...
Brett, you stole my line.
Beautiful tope atomico.
Nicely done.
Beautiful technique.
Here we go.
Oh, man. Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like,
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The three superstars have aligned things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. Three individuals.
Ambrose, oh, what a blow. But fringe.
What a clothesline.
This one is over.
I think Dean Ambrose just secured this match.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. This guy just refuses to quit. He's still in this. He's looking at it. I don't think I've seen a powerbomb planted. Oh, it's over. With the tag is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
And McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
If I was Ambrose, I'd be careful about showboating too much here.
Baron Corbin just too fast for him. Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, Baron Corbin is getting ready. You gotta believe this one's over.
Baron Corbin with authority.
He's going for the pin, and he kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
What a stomp. Good grief. Counter here. Seth Rollins gets out of trouble.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a six-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly. Baron Corbin doesn't care about the WWE rulebook, the officials, or how the WWE Universe perceives it. Corbin is a wrecking machine who will make sure anyone who stands in his way will feel the wrath of the lone wolf.
For a schoolboy.
Oh, super kick! This might be the end of Corbin.
Byron, you made a great point earlier about Baron Corbin, and, well, he's all about Baron Corbin. Remember, this is a man who was thrown out of the NFL after a serious altercation during a team practice. Lone Wolf is right.
I'm one of the few people who can say that.
What the fuck? It just switched me. Sorry, people.
And we're underway. 6 of WWE's top superstars going at it. Drop kick.
Right on the money.
Oh, schoolboy. Shoulders down here.
What a six-man tag match.
Well, tag team matches are one thing, but make it 3-on-3 and it's 3 times as good. Take a look.
Here are your winners, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there. Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.